Boom, 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 boom. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's your boy Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham. We're coming live. We're coming live. It is August 13th. It is a tremendous Thursday. We are back again for Off the Couch 365, where today is going to be our stretch class. It's just going to be a super stretch class. That's what we're going to be doing today. So no crazy push-ups, sit-ups, just a nice stretch class for you on this Thursday. Whew, I've been traveling all day. We were in, thought I had this little area to myself, and it seems like 1,000 cars have just gone by. We were in a really busy week. We have been going non-stop. So this is actually a perfect day for me today because I need a nice stretch. This is our 647th workout. I believe that's which one it is. I don't know. I'm a little scatterbrained, but we're just going to do the best we can do. Actually, what happened, I ran today at lunch, and man, it was a little bit hotter than what I thought it was. And man, the humidity really put a chokehold on my run. But we got a great hour jog in, and man, it was hot. It was sweating, and we had a great time. But we're going to get this in. Do the triple smash. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down below. How we're going to do this, we're going to do 2 rounds. We're going to do a round standing up, and then we're going to do a round sitting down. So again, nothing crazy, no crazy cardio, no crazy push-ups, no crazy sit-ups. I guess I'm at a high school. I don't know. I just pulled over. I saw this park, and so this is where we're at. And so it's like a football field slash, I don't know what it is. But man, we're going to get a great stretch in. But I hope everyone's having a great week. We're going to get this underway. Again, you don't have to keep up with me. It's not a competition. This is simply just a stretch class. I absolutely love stretching. How we'll do this, we'll start, we'll work our way down from the neck, the shoulders, all the way down to the feet, and then we'll sit down and do some stretches. I think it would be more a stretch. I don't know how many yoga moves we'll do tonight. Again, I'm just doing this stretch just to relax, get it out of the way. Like I said, the run today, it was extremely hot. But I review at number 172. That was a great run. And remember, my content is just to simply show you how I exercise, how I work out, motivate you to run miles, sweat, become the best physical version of yourself for you and the people that depend on you the most. Okay, so we're going to get underway. First thing we're going to do, arms come up. I go left, right, left, right. I take a big flex. I pull my arms back. I go 3, 2, and 1. I bring my arms up. I go left, right, left, right. I take a step forward. I flex 3, 2, and 1. Again, I'm stretching my shoulders, my chest, and my stomach. I'm going to do it 2 more times. My arms come. I go left, right, big flex. I pull it back 3, 2, and 1. Last time my arms come up. Left, right, big flex 3, 2, 1, and done. And again, I was a few minutes late today, so apologize about that. I couldn't find a place, and when I finally found one, it was like 8 after. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to look up, and then we're going to look down. We're going to look up, and we're going to look down. Look up, look down. I look up, and I look down. I look up, I look down, I look up, I look down. I'm going to do 2 more. I look up, I look down, I look up, and I look down. Okay, so now we're going to look left to right. I look left, and again, now we're looking right. And the focus on today is just breathing, slowing everything down, just appreciate where you're at. We're not looking to tear, strain, pull, injure ourselves. We're just relaxing today, stretching, showing our body appreciation, okay? So now look to the left, look to the right, look to the left, and look to the right, look to the left, and look to the right. I'll look to the left, and I look to the right. Here we go. left, right, left, and right. All right, shake it out a little bit, shake it out a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna do like a U. I go to the right. So we looked up, we've looked side to side. Now do like a U. So the company I'm contracted through, they have a point system. And so I left in December and January, so I had to start at the bottom again. I was pretty high up on the. We have 202 vans, and so when I left back at the first of the year or late last year, I think I was right around 140, 145. Well, I've clawed and scratched and fought my way up. This year, I'm at 103 out of 202 vans. So we go by a point system, and I can really tell the difference in the last 2 weeks. I mean, I've always done really good for myself, but the last 2 weeks has been absolutely amazing and crazy. But here we go. I go up, I look, and I go back to the right. I look to the left. U to the right. Last one. Over to the left. Over to the right. I'm going to do one more left and right. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. All right, here we go. Shake it out. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, a little bit of a lunge, and we're going to do these. We're going to start working on our shoulders. Just working on our shoulders. Again, just light stretching. I love stretching. Why? Because there's no push-ups today. There's no sit-ups. There's no cardio. There's no lunges. None of that. 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to go reverse. Again, I'm at the soccer field. I'm in Chillicothe, Ohio. It's almost at the bottom of Ohio. 3, 2, 1. I picked up these big engine parts. It was like a pallet that weighed like 900 pounds. I just delivered it today. So we had a really good day yesterday. We've had a great week. Here we go. Again, just roll your shoulders like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go back. Oh, go back. Go back. Yeah, like I said, I ran today. I like running in the humidity and the heat, but today it's been raining a lot up in Ohio, the Illinois area, and so it was super humid today. And it was like I was in a chokehold when I was running, but we got an hour jog in, but man, I can definitely feel drained. 3, 2, 1. All right, now switch it one more time. We're going to go back. If you want to put your forearm, put your forearm. If not, we're just going to go back like this. Again, this is just movement to keep your body loose, keep your body fresh. Remember, our goal is to live a long time, see a lot of things. Now go forward. Try big dreams. Relax on the couch. Travel. Whatever you want to do. Have a strong body. Have a strong mind. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to switch it. Again, I'm going to go back like this. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to go forward like this. Here we go. Again, we're just stretching. I'm a broken record on the stretches. Just take your time. This is just a feel-good afternoon, evening. Keep the body loose. 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out a little bit. Shake it out. Shake it out. Squeeze your arms a little bit. Squeeze your arms. Oh, squeeze your arms. That feels so good. Feels so good. All right, here we go. Squeeze just a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, so now make a fist with your right arm. Put your left arm right there, and you're just going to pull it to you. See how I'm making a fist? I'm putting my arm right there, my left arm, and I'm just kind of pulling it to me. And I'm looking over my left shoulder. Again, we're not looking to strain, tear, pull. We're just doing light stretches. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now make a fist, make a flex with the left arm. Put your right arm right there. Again, we're pulling it to the back. And breathe. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh, that feels so good right there. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. Okay, now, left foot forward. Just do double circles like this. Just go like this. Oh, that feels so good. You can have a posture up like that, or you can kind of lean over like this. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got the ice cream man. Ice cream man. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. shake it out a little bit, shake it out, shake it out. All right foot forward. Here we go. And remember, stretching's not supposed to be like, oh my gosh, we're stretching. No, it's just taking care of your body, slowing everything down. Instead of taking an off day and not doing anything, we're just gonna stretch, enjoy the evening. 3, get ready for Friday. 2, 1. I hope I get a real long assignment for the weekend, maybe out west, maybe down to Florida, maybe down to Texas. I'm right here in a good spot. Here we go. 3. I'll even go to New York. I wouldn't mind going to New York tomorrow. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. Let's keep this momentum going. Put your right hand on your hip. This is going to be kind of a yoga-inspired move. Right hand on your hip. Left arm comes over like that. If you want to look up, look straight ahead if you like. Here we go. Really feel that stretch right there. Oh, that feels good. That feels so good. Again, if you want to live a long time, healthy life, no achy bones, no, oh, my knee, my back, you're going to stretch. You're going to do these things. I do these things. I'm never going to stop. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, my right hand comes up. Left hand's going to come down to my hip. Kick this over to the left or to the left like this. You can look up like this, or you can just bend it over like that. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Good job. Oh, now we're going to do our legs kind of wide like this. Here we go. Going just like this. Here we go. We're going to go right. We're going to go left. And again, Steve Schamberger is my name. I don't try to pretend that I'm the end-all, be-all fitness guru on the internet, but when it comes to living and having motivation to live and do the best you can do and have a good life, I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Here we go. So we're going to kind of go right. Now this one, you can kind of dip your shoulder if you want to. Again, we're just stretching. I just almost took a right cross from a bee or from a bug. So you can dip your shoulder in, dip your shoulder in, dip your shoulder in, or you can just kind of go side to side, side to side. But like I said, I pride myself. I travel all across the United States. When I'm on these basketball courts, when I'm running these trails, when I'm running these cities, when I say I'm rooting for you, hey, I'm really out there. I'm in New York, I'm in Miami, I'm in Laredo, I'm in Ohio today, I'm in California. You can just go on my page and just scroll the pictures of all the places I've ran, all the places we've been. You can just pick a workout. I've worked out everywhere from New Orleans. I've worked out in Laredo, Texas. I've worked out in Central Park, New York. I've worked out in Denver, Colorado. I've worked out in San Francisco. I've worked out in Seattle. So when I give you these shout outs, I'm doing legitimate shout outs. And I'm rooting for you because life can be challenging. It really can be. And at least you can come to my page and say, hey, I'm rooting for you. And when you see me rooting for you, I'm running miles. I'm doing push-ups. I'm doing pull-ups with bands. I'm doing sit-ups. I'm showing you how I exercise. And I know if you'll work out with me, you're going to get a great workout. You're going to sweat. Here we go. 3. Here we go. 2. Here we go. 1. And done. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. Hey, to all my revved up engine guys, I don't want to be the old fogey. When you're on the interstate, I don't mind you doing 100 miles an hour. But when you're in the gas station, in the parking lots, in the neighborhoods, do you have to go 75 miles an hour? That drives me absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. All right, here we go. Shake it out. Because you're not giving me an opportunity if, God forbid, something happens and you're going that fast. You're not giving me or someone a chance to get out of the way because you're going so fast. So that's the only reason why I don't like fast cars and what's the word? Speed limit, like controlled speed limits. All right, so here we go. Legs are going to be a little wide again. What you want to do now, you want to reach forward, down, and back. Again, I reach forward, down, and back. Oh, that feels so good right there. I reach forward, down, and back. I normally read the comments at the very end, but I was thinking about getting rid of this shirt. I just threw it on because I've got my dress shorts on. I was just, like I said, I just got through doing an assignment and I was looking for a park. And so I just took off my shirt and I put on a workout shirt. And so you saying that you like this shirt Kind of makes me smile a little bit. I wasn't sure if I liked this or not. All right, here we go. But I reach forward. If you can't bend over, no big deal. Just go like this, reach forward, reach down, and reach back. And remember, everyone's at a different level of health. You don't have to keep up with me running an hour outside, running up and down a basketball court, being able to do cardio classes and push-ups and pull-ups and all that. That's not the level you have to be at. You have to be at the level that's best for you. You're building your body, you're building your workout. I'm just showing you how I exercise, the moves I do. If you're not sure what to do, if you're getting back into fitness and you're just not really sure, I can show you how I exercise, and man, you're gonna get a great workout, and you can continue to work out with me, or you can take it on your journey. But here we go. Here we go. A couple more 3, a couple more 2, a couple more 1, and done. All right, good job. Shake it out. Shake it out. So again, Steve Schamberger is my name. The Rutted Sham is my nickname. This is our podcast / channel. Like I said last night, everyone has a channel in their life. My Facebook is my channel. If you come over to my, like everyone's, this is the new TV. Our phones, whatever, is the new TV. You're coming over to my television station, my channel. My channel is exercising, running miles, a little bit of words of wisdom. I travel, but I focus more on my exercising and my running. That's just the content I like for my channel. Maybe as I progress, I'll do more of my travels, more of my where I'm here and where I'm there. I normally just do it like when I do a morning shout out. I just say where I'm at, but I don't really give like a big detail of like my day. Like, all right, I'm in Ohio today. I'm going down to Laredo. We're going to do shout outs along the way. Maybe I'll start doing that, but just right now I just focus on the exercising, the running, words of wisdom, and showing you how I exercise. But regardless, my channel is going to keep going. I try to have it on every day. I at least give a shout out. Usually I try to do a 2 a day. I run miles in the morning and I exercise at night. Today we got a 2 a day in. Yesterday we just got a workout in, no miles, because on Tuesday we got one heck of a run in the morning, and then we came back with a cardio. So if you need a good cardio class, go do Tuesday nights. Oh my goodness. And I also went 25 of 50% on the 3 points. All right, so here we go. We're gonna arms come up, swan dive over. If you can put your hand on the ground, you're gonna bring your arms up like this. If you can't, just put your hand on your shin. If you can't put it on your shin, put it on your knee. I'm gonna try to reach over and get the ground, and I'm gonna look up. Really open up your chest and your shoulder. Again, if you can't do it, just do it like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I come back down. Take a big deep breath. I come up. Arms come up. I swan dive over again. Again, I'm going to put my right hand on the ground. My left hand's going to come up. Left arm, I'm going to open up my chest. Big deep breath. Again, if you can't do it, just put your hand on your knee like this. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I come down. 3, 2, 1. And done. Okay, so we're on the home stretch of round number 1. Again, we're doing 2 rounds, a round standing up and then a round sitting down. And hey, shout out to everyone that comes through and watches my channel. Sometimes I get 2 or 3 views. Sometimes I get 3,000 views. But man, the last few nights, man, we've gotten 400 views, 500 views. I've gotten like 25 new subscribers in the last couple of weeks. So thank you so much. Again, I'm not the end-all, be-all fitness guru on YouTube. That's not my goal. My goal is just to, hey, I show you how I exercise. I'm motivating you. Hey, go run miles. If you're sitting in something kind of heavy, something that like really on your mind, man, go run some miles. Go sweat it out of you. Become a stronger version of yourself as you're going through something. If something's got you down, something's not working out the way you thought, go run miles. Sweat it out. Push-ups, pull-ups, cardio, so you can be frustrated, but man, take that frustration and turn it into strength for yourself. All right, here we go. Shake it out. Shake it out. Okay, so what we're going to do, this is going to be kind of like some yoga moves. I'm going to grab my towel here. So this is going to be 3 moves in 1. All right, here we go. So what I'm going to do, my left comes forward, my arms come up. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to drop my knee. 3, 2, 1. All right. Now I'm going to take my right elbow and I'm going to put it on my left knee like this, and I'm going to turn. 3, 2, 1. Now if you can, take your right knee and twist your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I really like that one. All right, so now put your right hand, knee, open up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to do one more move. I accidentally forgot it. Again, I don't try to be picture perfect. I make mistakes. I stumble. I fall. I just keep going because who cares? No one's perfect. So now my right hand is on the ground and I'm going to open up like this. Man, this feels really good. And you don't have to be a perfect yoga instructor, student. You don't. You just have to try. If a yoga instructor saw me, they'd be like, he needs some work. Yeah, I know. But I'm just trying my best. All right, now if you can, take your right knee off the floor. Really turn your body. 3, 2, 1, and done. What I like about yoga is think of yourself as a hot washcloth. You're squeezed, like you're dipping yourself in hot water, and then you're squeezing everything out of it. You're squeezing the week out of you. You're squeezing the weekend out of you. That's what I love about yoga. All right, so here we go. Now my right foot's forward. Left foot's going to go back. I'm going to drop my knee. My arms are going to come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now put your left elbow on your right knee to get your balance so you can get comfortable with this position. 3, 2, 1. Now try to lift your left knee. If you lose your balance, so what? Now twist your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I missed one again, but we're gonna do it. Go back and do it. Put your left hand on your right knee. Gain your balance. 5, 4, twist. 3, 2, 1. Drop your left knee. Put your left hand on the ground again. Now open up again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now try to lift your left knee. Twist your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. All right, walk out of that. And done. Good job. Good job. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Okay, we have just a couple more moves, and then we're going to sit down and do our stretches on the ground. All right, so here you go. Left foot in front of you. Arms come up. I swan dive over. I try to get my toe. If I can't get my toe, I get my shin. If I can't get my shin, I get my knee. And I lunge into it like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. Now my right foot, arms come up. I swan dive over. Here we go. Big deep breath. Try to get your toe. If you can't get your toe, get your shin. If you can't get your shin, lunge into it. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, so this is going to be a balancing move. Take your right foot, put it on your left knee. I'm going to pull my shorts up just a little bit. I don't want it to get grass stains on it. But here we go. I'm in a balance position, and I lose my balance. There we go. There we go. Just like this. We're balanced. Oh, I fell. Here we go. 5. Here we go. 4. Oh, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Good job. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to do the right one. In my right leg, my left foot comes over to my right. Arms come up. I balance myself. What's up? I don't know. Tonight? What's up, man? Yeah.
I was at this same time of scrimmage right here.
Who?
The high school.
I don't know, man. It's my first time here.
Oh, are you good?
Yeah. I don't know what he's asking me. I was a little confused. All right, so I'm catching my balance. My arms are up like this. He had the same shirt I had on. Here we go. I'm up like this. Here we go. 5, 4. Come on. 3. Here we go. 2. Here we go. 1. And done. All right, that was a good one. Okay, this is the last move, and we'll be finished with round number 1. We're going to work on our ankles. We're going to go 1, 2, point it in, 1, 2, go middle, 1, 2, point out, 1, 2. Middle, 1, 2, point it out, 1, 2, middle, 1, 2, point it in, 1, 2. Last time, middle, point it in, middle, and go out. Oh, that feels so good. All right, here we go. Last move of round number 1. So here we go. 1, 2, go out, 1, 2, middle, 1, 2, bring it in, 1, 2, middle, 1, 2, bring it in, 1, 2, middle, 1, 2, go out, 1, 2. Last time, 1, 2, go out, 1, 2, middle, 1, 2, go out, 1, and done. All right, good job. Good job. Good job. This is I finally figured out, this is a high school, but it's also a cut through. Everyone cuts through this parking lot. Let me show you where I'm at. Again, I'm at this high school, Chillicothe, Ohio. This is where I'm at. The Chillicothe Marching Cavaliers. And so what everyone's doing is they're making this right. See this car pulling in? They're making a right, and then they cut through, and then they go to the other side of the school. See, they're going right through there, and then they're coming over this way, and then they're cutting through like there. I know, man, I make riveting content, stretching, and I'm giving you a traffic report of a high school in Chillicothe, Ohio. I know, right? I know, right? But the best thing about my podcast, if you'll do the moves with me, if you'll exercise and work out, when you're finished, you're going to say, man, that was a great stretch. I feel absolutely amazing. Like I said, if you listen to me, maybe you'll get a couple of words of wisdom. But if you get off the couch and stretch with me, exercise with me, I know you're going to feel amazing. And that's what it's all about. Later on tonight, when you're laying in bed, your day is done, you can say, oh, Schamberger, man, I feel absolutely amazing, because I'm trying to feel amazing as well. Are you on detail for someone specific? I don't know what that means. Being on assignment sounds mysterious. Oh, I like that. No, with my job, my profession, I do what's called expediting. So when I get an assignment, that's what I call it, or my next load, my next expediting. But this is my van, and so I've been working out of it. I really like working out of it because I don't have a tripod right now, and so. But this is my big van. Yesterday I brought 3 big barrels. Actually, I delivered them this morning. I brought 3 big barrels of material that you shoot out of a cannon. I had to go through an army. I had to go through like an army protection or army security point. They had to get my license, do a background check. I had to open all the doors. They had to look in my hood. They had to look under my van. They had to look in my van. You got any weapons, any drugs, any alcohol? I was like, no, I don't. And so I had to go through that twice. I had to go through it yesterday to get loaded, and then I had to go through it this morning at 7 o'clock to get offloaded. They told me to be there at 7. I got there at 7, but they apparently have meetings there on every second Thursday of the month. The guy there, he's there every week. So I got there at 7, but they didn't get me offloaded till like a little after 8. And then the dick move of the day, I'm getting loaded today where I just finished up in Ohio. Oh, I'm in Ohio, but I'm up in, where did I go? I don't know. I just travel so much, I just GPS. I'm in Chillicothe right now, but it was about a 3-hour drive where I was at. Well, I'm backed up to this dock so they can load me. And as I'm leaving, the UPS guy just backs up in the way. And there's only one way out. And he just pulls up just a little bit, and I can't make a left turn. And so I'm like, hey man, you're gonna have to move so I can get out. The UPS guy doesn't move. He just stops and gets all his stuff out. And I'm like, bro, are you really not gonna move? I'm like, move your van, man. What are you doing? And he just kept loading his stuff. And I'm like, hey, I'm talking to you. He went completely AI on me. Went completely AI. He didn't look at me. He didn't talk to me. And so what I did, I was able to back up and go out another way. And I parked right in front of him. And I'm like, hey, cocksucker, are you really not going to say something to me? Like, man, that was such a dick move. Why did you park right there? You gave me no. He pulled up like 2, 3, like 4 feet so I could make a left turn. It would have been impossible to make this turn. I was like, man, you're gonna have to scoot up. And I guess he went totally, I don't know, man. There's some people in life, you give them like a UPS van and like they go freaking psycho with authority. Like it's crazy. You give some people a little bit of authority. I mean, you're a UPS driver, bro. Like, what are you? I mean, what is that? I just drive around the country in a van delivering, running miles, exercising. I don't pretend that I'm the end all be all, but I do the right move. If someone's asking me to move because they were there first, I'm not going to just sit there, but I had a chance. I could have just parked right there and blocked him in and been a total cock, but I didn't. I just said, hey, man, appreciate it, cocksucker. Come back to earth, you know, hello? But he didn't say anything. He didn't look at me. It was totally wild. Okay, so we're going to get on to the second round of stretching. Like I said, I need to do my little stories of Steve, little expediting stories. I deal with shippers. I deal with receivers. I deal with crazy people I meet on the road. That was a neat little story that pulled over here. Hey, what are you doing? He had my same shirt on. So, all right, here we go. We're going to take a couple of deep breaths, and then we're going to get on the round two. Appreciate you joining me. Again, I was a little late today. I had enough time, but I couldn't find a park. And so we could have easily just said, I can't find a park, we're not going. But I said, no, we're going. And it's kind of cooled down some. It was extremely humid today, but now I'm slowing down. I'm feeling amazing. All right, here we go. Just take a couple of deep breaths. A couple of deep breaths. One more. And ice cream, man. All right, so bring your arms up. Give yourself the big flex. And then reach in front of you. 3, 2, 1. Arms come up. Kind of sway side to side. Side to side. Big flex. Bam. I reach forward. 3, 2, 1. Big deep breath. Arms come up. I'm going to reach over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. All right, here we go. Now put your left hand behind you for support. Right hand goes on the outside. Got the ice cream man in the video today. Pull your right knee to the left or your left knee to the right, and then look over your left shoulder. So again, my right hand's on the outside of my left knee. I'm pulling it to the right, and I'm looking over my left shoulder. If you want to dip your shoulder down, you can. Again, like you're squeezing everything out of you. You're squeezing everything out. So my left hand's behind me. Right hand's on the outside of my left knee. I'm pulling it to the right. You'll feel just a little bit of tug in your stomach. And when you feel that, look over your left shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2. Dip your shoulder if you want. And done. Man, that's a great stretch. All right, here we go. So right hand goes behind. Left hand goes on the outside of my right knee. Again, pull your right knee to the left. You'll feel a slight little tug in your stomach, not like a pain. You'll just feel it tight. And when you feel it, look over your right shoulder. Again, you can dip your shoulder if you want to, or you can keep it up. But here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. All right, so here we go. You're still, legs are crossed. Bring your feet together like this. Put your hands in your feet like this, and try to bring your toes to your feet. Toes to your feet. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Here we go. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Look up. Look down. Look up. Look down. I'm looking right, left, up, down. 3, 2, 1. And done. Good job. All right, so now we're going to start focusing on the legs. Here we go. Here we go. All right, if you got a towel or a mat, feet are down in front of you. So what you want to do, right knee comes up right here. You're up like this. Big deep breath. Look over your right. Look over your left. Right, left. Hands go down in front of you. Have your forehead about 1 inch off the ground. 3, 2, 1. I come up like this. Big deep breath. 3, 2, 1. My hands go down again. Again, your forehead's about 1 inch off the ground. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to come up one more time. Big deep breath. Look over my right. Look over my left. Right, left. Hands go down in front of me. Forehead's about 1 inch off the ground. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna switch. Right foot goes back. Left knee comes up. Again, I'm up like this. Big deep breath. 3, 2, 1. I look over my left. I look over my right. I look over my left. I look over my right. My hands go down in front of me. Again, have your forehead about 1 inch off the ground. 3, 2, 1. I look right. I look left. I'm gonna say something kind of funny. Well, it's funny to me. I've started cutting my own hair. I know it sounds crazy, and I colored it myself. And I don't have any. I don't like have any experience in coloring hair. I don't have any experience in cutting hair. I just have 2 really nice electric razors, you know, like the buzz kind. And so I just buzz my hair on the side, and then I just pull it up like this, and then I shave off the split ends. And how do I get the back? I get my camera and I look in the back, and I can look on the mirror when I'm in a hotel, and I can see that, make sure that the back's even. So have some fun sometime. Try cutting your own hair. All right, here we go. So we're down, forehead, 3, 2, 1. Hands come up. Big deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Hands come down. Forehead about 1 inch off the ground. 3, 2, 1. Last time. Arch your back. Right, left, right, left. Hands go down. 3, 2, 1. And done. Good job. Good job. Okay, so we're up on our knees like this. Kind of have your hands on your hip, and you're just going to kind of go side to side. Side to side. Side to side. We got about, I'd probably say about 10 minutes left to go. My stretch day today, I'm gassed. I'm not going to, I kid you not. Like Tuesday, super proud of my cardio, super proud of my 3-point shot, super proud of my running. Again, I'm back to hour jogs. I'm not quite back to 100%. For about 3 weeks to a month, I was running 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, a 5K here, 50 minutes here, walking 10 minutes. I basically took my routine and said, you know what? I'm just going to see what I can do with it. And I'm to the age now where if something just works good for you, man, don't mess it up. You don't have to tweak it. You don't have, just an hour jog for me, absolutely perfect. I go about 5.5, 6 miles. Some people look at that, Schamberger, I'm doing 20 miles, 10 miles. When I go out, I'm doing 8 miles. Hey, respect. You cannot fake miles. If you're running 1 mile, a half a mile, 6 miles, you cannot fake running miles. But for me, man, my money distance is an hour. It's right there at the point of like, I'm ready to quit. And that last 5 to 10 minutes, oh my goodness. That's the most challenging part. But man, I'm back to an hour. I'm not back to 100% stamina, but I think about another week or so and we'll be back where I want to be. But I'm super proud of myself this week because we've had a great week of revenue, a great week of traveling. And like I said, I'm building my body back up to that hour jog. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, here we go. Bring your arms up. Give yourself a big flex. Remember, looking at yourself in the mirror, you can tell you've been exercising. You can see the push-ups. You can see you've been working your shoulders. You can see your abs are on point. Me, man, I need one less burger, one less pizza. My biggest kryptonite will always be my diet. See how my shoulders and my arms are cut? If I could just get my stomach back where it was just a few months ago. But I'm over what I was going through. When I'm going through something, man, my diet's on point. Everything's point. But right now in my life, man, I'm feeling good, man. Life's amazing. And I don't really have anything that's really pressing me. And if it was, everything's great. Okay, so we have just a couple of more moves left to go. And then we're going to get out of here and go. I don't know what we're going to do. I got the night off until tomorrow. But here we go. My legs are wide like this. See how my ankles are? This is one of the best stretches. Your hands are in front of you and push yourself. Oh my goodness. I mean that in a good way. When you do stretches that are good for your body, keeping you loose, feeling amazing, they just give you that kind of reaction. So I push myself back. Oh, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm coming up like this, looking right, looking left. Again, I'm pushing myself back. I'm feeling it right there in my thighs, if you can see me. pushing myself back. Again, it can be kind of tight. Don't hurt yourself. It can be kind of like, ooh, that's too much. Don't do too much. 3, 2, 1. Now my hands go down. Push yourself back. 3, 2. That's what I'm talking about right there. When your hands are down in front of you, almost kind of stick your butt up in the air and then push yourself back right there in your thighs. You're going to say, oh, 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 that feels good. 3, 2, 1. And done. Good job. Okay, we're on the home stretch. We've got 2 more moves left to go, actually 3 more moves, and then we're gonna get out of here. Okay, so your left foot's in front of you. Remember how we were standing up earlier? Bring your right foot right by your left thigh. Arms come up. Try to reach over and touch your toe. If you can't, try to bring yourself down to it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And like I say, I don't try to pretend to be the end-all, be-all fitness, but I guarantee you, I can hold my own as a bug goes into my mouth, gets me in the eye. I'm trying to sound like I can back something up, and the universe is saying, Schamberger. Here we go. Try to touch your toe. 3, 2, 1, and done. Here we go. Now left foot touches your right. Arms come up. Like I said, I'm 53, but I don't feel like I'm 53. So if I have to represent the 40-year-olds, the 50-year-olds, that's, I guess those are the guys I'll represent. But man, when I go to New York and I go to South Beach and I go to LA and I go to New Orleans and I play basketball on these courts, I'm not looking for the 50-year-old guys. I'm looking for like the 17s, the 18s, the kids. I want to hang with them, man. I know I can hang with guys my age. But here we go. Try to get your toe. 3, 2, 1. All right, now both feet together, arms come up. If you can't keep your knees straight, it doesn't matter. Just try to get your toes. Here we go. 5. I washed my shoes today. I did my laundry. 5, 4, 3. Again, try to keep your toes straight if you can. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, we're gonna do one more move. This is gonna be kind of a challenging move. I call it the complete pretzel. Your right leg is straight. Cross your left leg over like this. Left hand's gonna go back for support. You'll take your right hand, place it on the outside of your left. You pull it to the right and then look over your left shoulder so you really are like a pretzel. Again, your right leg is straight like this. Cross your left leg over. Left hand goes back for support. Right hand goes on the outside. You pull it to the right. Swipe the bugs off your face. Look over your left. 3, 2, 1, and done. Now left leg is straight. Cross your right leg over. Right hand goes back for support. Left hand goes on the outside of your right knee. Pull it to the left. Look over your right. Right leg is straight. Cross your right leg. Left leg is straight. Right leg crosses over. Right hand goes back for support. Left hand goes on the outside. Again, you're like squeezing everything out of your body. You're a wet washcloth, squeezing everything out. Right hand back for support. Left hand goes on the outside. Pull your right leg to the left. Look over your right shoulder. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Good job. I'm gonna sneak in this move. If you ever want to try, if you ever kind of snicker and laugh and like, I know some people yoga and stretching, I get it. But this is my best yoga move I can do. It took me so long to do this one. It probably took me about 8 years to finally get it, because I didn't really ever just say I could do it. I always just looked at it and said, I can't do it. I can't do it, until I finally just said, you know what? I'm gonna start doing this one, and I'm really gonna learn this one, and I'm gonna embrace it. And it took me a while, but once I got it, I'm really proud of myself, because it's a challenging move. But what you wanna do, put your hands down, get your knees, and just balance yourself like this. Just balance yourself like this. Here we go. Balance yourself like this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's my show off move. If you can ever get where you can balance your body on your elbows, your knees on your elbows. One time, this was many moons ago, I was able to push myself into about a 80% handstand. I could never go to the full handstand. My legs would get about right there, and then I just couldn't get the strength. But man, that's probably my favorite. That's probably my yoga move that shows like, hey, Get where you can do that move, and you'll know your body's okay. Okay, so we're going to child pose. This is the last one. Hands down in front of you. You're gonna push your arms back like that. Place your forehead on the ground. Take a big deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Left hand over to the right. You want to place your right hand on top of your left. Man, these bugs are killing me. Push yourself back, kick your hip up, and look underneath your right arm. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is so good. That feels so good. Hands out in front of you again. Push yourself back. Forehead about an inch off the ground. 3, 2, 1. I look over to my right. I place my left hand on top of my right hand. Again, I'm pushing back. I'm going to see how I'm kicking my hip up. Kick your hip up and then look underneath your left arm, and you're going to feel it all the way down your side. 3, 2, 1, and done. When you're breathing, you can feel that stretch on your rib cage. One of the best stretches I do, and it's the last one. All right, one more time. Push yourself back. Forehead about an inch off the ground. 3, 2, 1. Now again, my right hand's on top of my left hand. I'm pushing myself back. See how I'm kicking my hip up? I kick my hip up, I push myself back, and I look underneath my right arm. 3, 2, 1. And the lower you get, you're gonna feel a stretch on this. You're gonna feel a stretch right there, and you're gonna have a stretch right there. This is the last one. Right hand to the right, left hand on top of my right. I push myself back. I kick my hip up, and I'm looking underneath my left arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. Bam, good job. We made it. We made it. I was gonna say cross your legs, but I'm just gonna stay like this. Take a couple of deep breaths. Steve Schamberger, the Running Champ, I appreciate you joining me. August 13th, tremendous Thursday. We're rolling into Super Fresh Friday for tomorrow. What a great day. We had a great day of revenue. Again, I travel with my profession. I'm in Ohio right now. We got a great run at lunch today. I run it, I review it, number 172. I've ran 172 different places. And I've actually reviewed Memphis twice. I think I've done South Beach twice. I've came back a couple of times. I think I've done Tulsa and Little Rock. I rep Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Florida. Those are my 3 states. I think I've done maybe a double review, but I've done 172. And today was a great run. Building myself back up to that hour jog, and just today it was super humid. It'd been raining. I've been everywhere I go. It's been raining. It's been raining. It rained on me last night after we finished our workout last night. But as far as being up here in Ohio today, when I got here, it just stopped raining, and we ran at lunch, or while I was waiting to be loaded, and man, it was unbelievably, like I said, that humidity was like a choke, but we made it and had a great run. All right, so here we go. My arms come up. I'm gonna give myself the big flex. Step back into it. 3, 2, 1. Arms come up. That's what I'm super proud about myself. My shoulders. I can see my arms. Again, I'm an old man. Man, if I could just get that 5 pounds, but like I said, man, I like a little slice of pizza. I had the little combo chips today. Last night I had a chicken sandwich with the. That's where it's always like. That's like I'll go all day eating clean, eating good, and then last night I was hungry. I stopped at Casey's because I had to get some gas to make it to a pilot. Man, I had to get a chicken sandwich with some New Orleans chips and a Sprite orange combo. But then again, I got up today and I ran, and I'm doing my exercises. So that's where I always have the biggest challenge. I don't want you to ever look at me and say, man, the guy's ripped up, the guy's cut up, man, he just runs and travels, he's got this extraordinary life. No, no, no. I have my struggles, I have my situations, and like I said, man, my biggest kryptonite, if I could just get my diet super clean. You got to look at your body like, what kind of body are you? Are you a Ferrari? Are you a souped up Camaro? Are you a Mustang? What is your body? And what do you feed? Because if you have a souped up car, man, you're going to put good fuel in it. You're going to put good, oil and really take care of it. But that's like your body. But every once in a while, it's like I'm water, steak, vegetables, fish, chicken, Big Mac, not really Big Mac, but a Whopper, a chicken sandwich with pickles. So not that chicken sandwich is bad, but that's what I'm saying. Just my kryptonite will always be my diet. So. Bam! All right, we're back. So I just got to offer Vidalia, Ohio, about 40 miles from here, going down to Jackson, Tennessee. Not a bad assignment. If I get it, it'll make for an incredible week. And Tennessee is a good spot to get out of. I don't know if I'll get out of there for the weekend, but we've had a great week. I would not mind a weekend off. Like I said, I've been with this company for 2 years. Actually, I worked for somebody for 7 months just to make sure this was something I wanted to do, and it was. And so I went and sold before I bought my van. I went back to Florida and I sold Porsches down in Destin, Florida. That was a lot of fun selling Porsches, living on the beach, had a great time. But I miss traveling, and so I went and bought a van, and I've been back doing this for 2 years on with my van. And so, but like I said, you have a point system, and my point system was kind of like, man, I like it. There's some weeks I wish it was busier, and then some weeks it is what it is. You got to be able to have, if you're going to be in business for yourself or in business with others, you're going to have to expect bad weeks. You're going to have times when, geez, I didn't make any money this week. Damn, I actually lost money. It's just part of business. It's nothing personal, but it's just business. It happens. But since I've been back, I've been really been focusing. Well, since I've left Florida, I have not taken any time off. I've been out here since the end of February. So March, April, May, June, July, August. So it'll be 6 months at the end of this month that I've been out 6 months. But I get time off. It's not like I'm just out here 6 months and I never get any time off. I was down in Houston for the Fourth of July weekend, running miles, sweating at the pool, drinking beer, having a good time. And so, I'm up in New York. I get a day off in New York. I go to the city. I run miles. If I go down to Florida, last time I was down in Florida, I stopped in Pensacola Beach. Then I stopped in Cocoa Beach. And so that's the best thing about this job is that when I don't travel or when I'm not moving, I'm still in places that, hey, I can go get a hotel. And I can use this, like if you're a CDL driver and you have a huge truck, it's hard to get around. But this thing, I can pull up wherever. And it's like this. And like when you go somewhere, like the first time I went out to Wyoming, I was able to get a spot at a state park. I opened the doors up at night. I've got my little cot here with my memory foam, and so I can just basically sleep. But anytime I'm uncomfortable, I'm not having a good night, I'll go get a hotel, and we won't worry about that. So I'm as quick to stay in this. I'm as quick to go get a hotel, just like that. And when it's 30 degrees and below, I'll get a hotel. And if I sit somewhere where it's cold all week, I'll spend $700 staying in a hotel and not make any money before I stay in this van all week and not make any money. I don't care. It's not, this game out here is make revenue, travel, grow a business. It's not how tough are you when times are tough. No. If I'm somewhere and it's freezing cold and I'm not moving, we're in a hotel room. Just like when I was down in Laredo in the summer, 114 down in Laredo, we're in the hotel. And it doesn't matter if I'm in Laredo for a week. Because in the fall it's perfect, man. You can open up the doors and nice breeze. But in the summer, sometimes I'll stay in here and man, it gets hot. I mean, like I'm sweating a little bit, but it's just part of it. It's just part of it. What am I looking for? I am looking for my glasses. I got my readers. I can't read the comments without my readers. Bam, let's go. I like my readers. All right, here we go. Let me step down. Again, I appreciate you joining me, Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham. See, my content is exercising, but I feel like I would make some really good content if I did my van expediting, if I showed you where I traveled. I'm only 2 years into my channel, so I could do food. I did a little food reviews there for what's for dinner, what's for lunch, but sometimes I just want to I don't want to share everything. I want to just keep a little bit for me. And so I was starting to just keep a little bit more for me. And so I wasn't sharing my food. But I usually just eat steak and chicken, and I've been on a good run here lately. Outback, Texas Roadhouse, Olive Garden. Like I said, I would rather eat steak, eat really good, than eat fast food. I'd rather starve than eat something cheap. right, so we're going to read these comment sections. I'm going to get out of here. Again, I appreciate you joining me. I hope you got something out of my stretch. I needed that stretch. We got a great run, and I can't emphasize it. If you're going through something, grow through it. If you're frustrated about something, I've been there before. If you're disappointed about something, I've been there before. If you're let down about something, I've been there before. If you feel like life's not working out in your favor, I've been there before. But what you can do is you can get off your couch, get out of bed, and you can go run miles. And you can take your frustration. I've yelled, I've screamed, I've cried, I've had coronaries, I've had heart attacks, I've had strokes while running. But I've always worked myself through it. Literally, I think a couple times I've had a heart attack, but I kept it moving. All right, so Maria says hi. What's up, Maria? Gavin says hello. What's up, Gavin? Finn says hi. Chihuahua says hi. Jock for Harry Dad says hi. What's up? Would be cool if you came to New York. Okay. What's up, man? Love your shirt. Appreciate it, man. Usually the motherfucker speeding by the same one's mad if someone speeds through the... It's usually the... Speeding be the same one's mad if someone speeds through their neighborhood with kids. I got you. GK says, shirts fire, bro. Thank you so much. Being on assignment sounds mistress. I like that. All right. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much. I miss the barefoot yoga. Yeah, man, I love a good yoga class. All right, thank you, Jock. Thank you so much. Expediting content would be cool. Yeah, man, you would rather starve than eat fast food? Yes, I would rather starve than eat fast food, just because even though I'm taking that back, the other night I got some Wendy's. I wish I wouldn't have, but I knew I was going to get up and run it the next morning, so I did. You literally had a stroke while running. I'm joking, but I've just had some hard times in your life where, hey, you're sitting around, maybe something didn't go your way, you might be a little devastated, things aren't happening, and you're running, and maybe your emotions, your anxiety is kind of kicking a little bit, and so it feels like a heart attack, it feels like a stroke. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here. Steve Schamberger, the Running Channel. Let me give you that big flex. Thank you so much, man. We are cooking. Hope you had a great day. Get off the couch, get out of bed, move, groove, and improve. Tomorrow will be a core class, and we'll also do our legs, and we'll do our back. So it'll be a pull-up day. It'll be squats, and then we'll do core. So, and we're going into the weekend. Whew, super pumped about the weekend. Maybe we can slow down a little bit, but at the same time, maybe I can go out to the West Coast, get some more content. Hey, Sham, you're a cool dude. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I'm just trying to live, man. I'm the 53-year-old version of myself, trying to be 23, 21, 20. I don't want to be the old man. Hey, listen, I travel everywhere. I walk into offices. I walk into restaurants. I walk into businesses. I walk into everything. And man, what's the one thing you notice about people? Man, people always got a frown on their face. They're not very friendly. They don't want to help. When they do help, they roll their eyes. Everyone's pissed off. I just try to be a little bit humorous. I try to be a good attitude, man. I want to live a long time, and I don't want to become the old grumpy version of myself. The fucking sky's falling, death's around the corner. You're not getting out here alive. You're gonna freaking die. That's not the spirit I want to be. I want to be, hey, run miles, basketball, running miles. I'll beat up your son, I'll beat up your daughter, I'll beat up your mom, I'll beat up your dad, I'll beat up your grandmother, I'll beat up your grandfather, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife. If they want to play me in basketball, I do not discriminate. I'll beat the brakes off of you. And I mean this tongue in cheek. I just love playing basketball, but I'm just saying, if you want to play me, I will not discriminate. And so I don't want to grow old and bitter. I want to stay young and fresh. If anything, this first part of my year this year, I thought it was going in a different direction. The universe and God said it's not. And I really got tested. My faith got tested. My attitude got tested. And granny. And so if anything, the first part of this year was just a challenge that says, hey man, you're going to live a long time. I need you to understand you're going to have some more challenges. You're going to have some more setbacks. And you're going to have to grow through them. You're going to have to learn through them. And so just because you get to a certain age, you think you know everything, you might not think certain things are going to happen again. Man, they're right around the corner waiting to surprise you. So, but I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much. Again, I hope you got a great stretch out of this. This was just what I needed. A nice stretch. We got in a great run today. Tomorrow's Friday. We're going into the weekend. Hopefully we'll have a great weekend of revenue. But if not, we're going to run miles and exercise. We're going to run miles, exercise. I need to start holding myself. I want to make some shirts. I made some shirts earlier this year when I was down in Florida, but I want to do a redesign. So I need to get that going. That's going to be part of my channel. So, But hey, go enjoy your Thursday night. I'm going to relax, rest up, and get ready for Friday. You do the same. Get a good night's sleep. Do it again tomorrow. And as always, big flex, and bam, we got this.